Ivica Zubac in the newest different starting lineups this season.
Now, and his shooting and handling goes here for Minnesota too. Mike hasn't been handling as much. Ant has been handling a lot of the initiation role here. Zubac can't get the first one to go. Chris Dunn is such a great hustle player. Negotiate all of that, and then the rotational minutes. Mike playing against second-line guys is not a bad thing. There, we saw this team in Los Angeles, so quick strike mentality is something they have to have.
DiVincenzo outside, Randall in the corner, baseline drive, puts it up off window, too strong. DiVincenzo the offensive board, outside to Edwards. Edwards, elbow J, left it short. Zubac the rebound.
Very good elbow jump shooter. He likes that area of the floor.
Harding, no on the floater. And here comes DiVincenzo the other way. McDaniels rises, can't get the shot to fall. Minnesota 0 for 3 to start this ball game. Harden left alone. And did he try to go off glass there?
Jaden blocked that. He got back into play. Unbelievable play by Jaden McDaniels. Sprinted back and got in the face of Harden.
Randall no good. Gobert the offensive board missed the shot. And this is a great crowd here at Target Center. And Gobert.
Who were undermanned each time they played. We haven't seen Norman Powell this season yet, so same thing with Kawhi Leonard.
Powell, six side of the ball, and he's also understanding what it's like to be a leading.
OKC, they saw San Antonio. OKC, they shut him down. He was just 1 of 11 in that ball game, and we've seen OKC firsthand what they can do. Wow.
And no whistle. Randall trying to find Gobert inside. A lot of contact, no call. Here's Kawhi Leonard, his first shot, rolls out. Here comes DiVincenzo the other way. LA 2-1 here in the bottom of the first. Edwards. Once again, draws a crowd coming off that 53-point performance. Good feed.
Harden was no match for Rudy inside there. Great play.
Harden goes down. And now it's Leonard. On the drive, floats it up and left it short. Kawhi Leonard will be on a minutes restriction once again tonight. DiVincenzo couldn't handle it. How about Hills with the save? No, he stepped out of bounds to start this ball game.
You know, those players, they have that working hand stuff on the scoring table over there. Well, that is this hand cream that guys use to make sure the ball doesn't get sticky, or gets it sticky, actually gives you a grip.
Edwards outside, McDaniels, and he is fouled.
But it's more like just a really kind of sticky lotion, and the guys kind of stick their fingers in it just to get the grip. That ball is slippery, man, especially when the arena's cold.
Step back, Jay. Edwards. Oh, deflection by McDaniels. DiVincenzo comes out of there with it. 4-on-1. Randall to Edwards, and he got the Norman Powell. Dangerous from 3. Can't hit.
Love to pace this game for Minnesota.
They are 1 for 7 shooting thus far. Edwards, that won't go. Zubac the box out. And here comes Harden, 7th in the NBA in assists per game. Behind the back, Kawhi Leonard. And now Zubac taking his time. Kawhi Leonard for 3, good. His first tonight, and that's an over and back.
That set that up.
Harden to the cup. Struggled in the last meeting between these two teams. Just 1 for 10 shooting from Harden in the last meeting in LA.
Jaden did a heck of a job that night.
DiVincenzo spinning around traffic. Step through blocked by Zubac. Here comes Powell the other way. Among the league leaders in fast
passing dashboard and see who they assist to the most. And so inside the arc area, looking for open shots.
And they lead by 4. DiVincenzo back to Edwards. Edwards, hard attack, stripped by Dunn. In the hands of Gobert. Gobert beat the clock, shot it too hard. Extra hustle. Edwards, 3-ball. No. And Leonard chases down the rebound. This is just the 2nd game of the season for Kawhi Leonard. Pull up, no good. And Ty Lue said he's not going to close tonight's ball game. They have a minute's restriction in mind for him. And they're being cautious with that knee. Corner three, Randall, well short.
Kawhi played over 7 minutes in that first quarter last game against Atlanta, then 8 minutes in the second quarter. He played 15 minutes in that first half. I was surprised at that much. As he was on a minutes restriction, he's played a lot.
Zubac spinning, got the roll. And Chris Finch.
He has, so. And, you know, Ant has missed some shots he normally would hit. He's 2 of 6. So the energy's been great, but the execution has not been.
Hard in the miss. Kawhi Leonard there for the play coming off the bench tonight. Naz Reid on the floor right now. And Terrence Mann is in for the Clippers. Edwards, short on it, does not get back defensively. Dunn makes the catch. Toss out Leonard, 3, no.
Anthony Edwards has to stop complaining again. He shoots the perimeter shot. Chris Dunn contests and release, and Ant's complaining about a call. Meanwhile, Chris Dunn is at the other end of the floor waiting for the pass to be thrown to him.
Oh, beautiful move. McDaniels got a 3. Leonard around a Zubac screen. Sets up Dunn. Dunn for 3, and that's a win for Minnesota. He'd rather Dunn taking shots. 34% three-point shooter, not really a scorer with this group. Naz Reid, well short shots. Short iron. They are 5 for 16. Overall, here is Harden. Working on Conley. Tosses it out to Leonard. Leonard firing from deep and hits another.
Really pacing himself in that first game against Atlanta. He is not pacing himself here. He's already got 7 shots up. 8 points for Kawhi on 3 of 7.
Edwards. ISO. Pump fake. Skip pass too high.
All bench players coming into the game here for Ty Lue, except for James Harden.
And Hawk now leading the way with 8 points.
ISO scoring and pick and roll game with James Harden, and so he's one of the best in the game still at ISO scoring.
Conley, hard drive, high off window, no good. Harden the rebound.
Another target for James Harden in transition.
Terrence Mann, his Saturday, and knocks down the 3 there. Edwards stripped by Mann. 3-on-1. Coffee, no good. Coffee in the corner. Coffee puts it up and through today. It is a 15-point advantage for the Clippers. Reid spinning out of trouble, goes down, and finally the Wolves get another hoop. Can they get stops? Minnesota 27th in defensive rating over their last 5 games. Harden. Got it back from Coffee. Jab step 3. Blocked by Gobert. Edwards. Sizing up Coffee. The blow by and the flop.
Things that referees call at this juncture. I don't think you really even appreciated how much contact he took. Those 2 replays we just saw didn't really show how much contact there was as James Harden's play.
6 points for James Harden. They started the game 0 for 5. They now hit 10 of their last 18 shots. Randall and DiVincenzo back out there. DiVincenzo swings it to Conley. Conley to Alexander Walker. In and out on a 3. By the way, 8th technical foul for Anthony Edwards this season. Harden. On the move, got some separation, can't hit the shot. Reid the rebound, pushing the tempo. Leaves it for Conley. Conley. And
hurt his hand a little bit right there, grabbing at the basketball. He's kind of grabbing it behind his back.
Alexander Walker Over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, hard drive, missed the shot.
Coming in for
Coming off the bench, and then due to 283 three-pointers last season, third in the NBA in three-point field goals made. It really took off as he entered that starting lineup. 10 seconds to go in the first.
forcing the switch.
Harden, outside man, quick trigger, no good on the three. Again, the results not great in that opening frame, mainly because they just could not score the ball. DiVincenzo for three, too strong. Randall the offensive board. Alexander Walker gives it up to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo beating the shot clock, can't hit. And all white jerseys there for the rebound. This is Kevin Porter Jr. He played well in the first meeting between these two teams, was injured in the second. Powell, hard drive, got the buck.
And Kawhi Leonard for that matter, so every better on the perimeter.
Wolves shooting just 27% from the floor. The Clippers are fourth in defensive rating in the NBA. Randall, poked away by Batum. Randall, the spin inside, hanging, too strong off window. Randall got his own. Outside look, extra pass. Alexander Walker beat the clock. And
it was close. Yes, sir.
30-19 at the moment. Porter, outside, Jones, too strong. Reed the rebound. Reed, strong move, big jelly.
With Nas, he's still squared up.
Reed misses the free throw. It's 30-21. Jones puts it up and through. First field goal for Derrick Jones Jr. Of course, played last season with the Dallas Mavericks. Randall over to Minot. Alexander Walker wants three, left it wet. Porter lost the handle, stripped by Minot, and he turned it over. Zubats. Coffee. Baseline! And they have a 12-2 advantage and points off turnovers.
Points to the paint, two double Minnesota up, 20-10.
Reed nearly lost the handle. Put for Naz Reid. It's an 11-point LA lead. Randall all over Zubats. Zubats nowhere to go. Turned it over.
Chris Finch wants to match Rudy Gobert minutes with Zubats. Julius does a pretty nice job right there defending him.
Minot in the corner. No good. And Porter comes out of there with it. Porter almost lost it. Zubats takes the contact, scores.
Taking advantage of no Paul George. He has flourished in this new role that he has. They need him to score more, and he is.
Alexander Walker can't hit. He is 1 for 4 so far. Zubats left open in the middle. Counted.
Up by the free throw line. Absolutely.
The list is long. Robert Parrish.
My goodness.
Edwards back on the floor. Shot blocked by Zubats. Clippers enjoying their largest lead of the game. Jones adds to it.
Lineup they started was not one of their better lineups, but that was then, this is now. I mean, this is a different situation, so I can see why Chris Finch wanted to maybe insert Dante DiVincenzo into the mix, but that particular five-man lineup was not successful as Rudy Gobert gets
tonight. That by far was the cleanest look. 42-25. The question is, can they get stops? Clippers only scored 80 in the last meeting between these two teams. Of course, that was no Norman Powell or Kawhi Leonard. League in hook shots made this season, knocks down another. He has 9 points in the ball game. Edwards outside, 3 ball short from Naz Reid. And Minnesota is just 2 for 13 from 3-point range. Coffee on the attack, blocked by Reid, in the hands of Zubac, spinning, missing, Reid the board. Edwards yet to get cooking. Naz Reid, same spot, drilled it that time.
Gets on that play and then comes down and gets the open shot and knocks it down. Naz has been fantastic in this stint. He's got 9 points in 12 minutes.
Powell on the move, gets the.
Yeah, that's great to get that. How about North? So knocking down the 3, getting fouled, and then hitting the free throw. They both have 4. Andrew Wiggins, oddly enough, has 5.
Yeah, the Warriors lead the NBA in 4-point plays with 9. Clippers right behind them with 8. Conley, electric slide, can't hit the 3. Zubac, the rebound. Zubac with 7 points here in this second quarter.
The funny thing is Andrew Wiggins is only, you got to make the shot, and then you got to hit the free throw.
You got to make the yes. This is Naz Reid. Double teamed momentarily, sets up Conley. Nobody steps out on Conley, and he said,
asking him to be more aggressive. He's got it in him.
Behind the back, Chris Dunn, straight on, well short.
Good contest by Naz again, making that extra effort play. Hard to take Naz off the court right now.
Conley, the right-hand floater going
into an empty side pick and roll where it's profitable. And he's the only player on Minnesota's roster right now that's a plus player in this game. He's a +2 right now as it stands.
Shot clock winding down on Leonard. Hand off to Powell. Powell firing. Too strong. Dunn went down. Hit up. Fresh 14 for the Clippers. That's what he does for LA. Powell, second chance
game.
He's in double figures now with 11. Edwards, just 6 points thus far. Over to Conley. Conley on the drive, swatted out of bounds. So when Conley's off, seems like it impacts Gobert.
It's thrown off Rudy as well.
Conley bring that Norman Powell 3. LA is led by as many as 19. Conley has the last 8 for Minnesota. Ooh, hard hit. Lead back to 15. Edwards in the corner to McDaniels. McDaniels, pump fake, step through, lefty leg. So Kawhi Leonard.
Sure has. Did he suddenly do the too small with Kawhi Leonard? I think it's so subtle. I want to see that.
Leonard revving out on a J. 7th rebound. The big men have been gobbling up boards so far. Zubac has 11 for the Clippers. McDaniels for 3. Money!
Got 8 in the game as well.
Zubac and bottled up by Conley, and that's 7 foot on 6'2".
That's just it.
Here's Harden in the corner, sidestep 3, no. And the Wolves come out of there cleanly. Edwards over to McDaniels, back to Edwards, lone wolf, cash!
And it's Minnesota's starting lineup, except for Naz Reid.
Naz Reid in there. It's a 19-7 Minnesota run. Powell threw it right to Conley. Great defense. 5 on 4. Edwards retreats. Reid left alone. No. Gobert!
When you look at Minnesota's top lineups that include Naz Reid, I mean, not on both ends of the floor.
7 points, 8 boards for Rudy Gobert. He's missed 2 free throws. 45 seconds to go in the first half. Harden has to give it up. Powell and fouled on the perimeter.
Harden. I mean, when he's been ISO'd with him, he's game in 2 attempts.
Edwards too strong. Conley tried to keep it alive. It's in the hands of Powell. There's a 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Powell's averaging 26 points per game in December. As Reed watching him right now, gives it up to Harden. Harden through traffic and
down the stretch. So
5 seconds to go, second quarter. Edwards down the lane, throws it out. McDaniels, no good.